For centuries, love has been wrapped in mystery. Poets wrote about fate, friends played matchmaker, entire industries sprang up around horoscopes, personality tests, and advice columns. But in the digital age, romance has shifted online. Millions now swipe, match, and message through dating apps. And behind those apps, algorithms are hard at work. The question is simple. Can artificial intelligence really find you love? And later in this video, I'll reveal one case where researchers claim they can predict divorce with over 80% accuracy, using nothing more than data. Dating apps already use machine learning in ways most people never realize. When you swipe on Tinder, you aren't just choosing. The app is choosing for you. Hidden ranking systems analyze your photos, your bio, your behavior, and compare them with millions of other users. You're not seeing a random selection of people nearby. You're seeing a carefully curated list designed to maximize engagement. Hinge, Bumble, OkCupid, each has its own secret sauce. They measure how long you look at a profile, what kind of people you swipe right on, how often you get replies. Over time, the system learns. It starts predicting who you're likely to find attractive and who's likely to respond to you. In theory, this should make matches more efficient. But here's the hook. Efficiency is not the same as compatibility. That's where AI matchmaking gets more ambitious. Some companies now claim to measure long-term compatibility. They don't just show you people you'll swipe on. They try to predict relationships that will last. OkCupid has experimented with personality-based matching for years. eHarmony built its brand on a massive compatibility questionnaire. Now, machine learning models are adding real-time behavioral data to the mix. Instead of just asking what you like, they watch what you do. The results can be surprising. Researchers at Stanford have trained models on thousands of text conversations between couples. By analyzing tone, word choice, and response times, the system can predict with high accuracy whether a relationship will succeed or fail. One study even claimed that by listening to short clips of married couples arguing, an algorithm could forecast divorce better than human therapists. So what happens when AI starts telling you not only who to date, but whether your relationship is doomed? Imagine opening your app and seeing, you and Alex have a 27% chance of lasting more than a year. Would that warning save you from heartbreak or poison the relationship before it begins? Supporters argue this is progress. Love has always involved trial and error. If data can reduce bad matches, shorten the search, and steer people toward better partners, why not embrace it? Think of the time, money, and emotional pain saved if people can avoid doomed relationships from the start. Critics see danger. Romance is not a spreadsheet. It's messy, unpredictable, full of irrational choices that often make life meaningful. By turning love into a data problem, algorithms risk reducing people to scores and probabilities. Worse, hidden biases in the data can reinforce stereotypes. If the system learns that certain profiles get more swipes, it may push others down, creating invisible hierarchies of desirability. Love becomes less about chemistry and more about popularity metrics. Here's another twist. Some apps are experimenting with predictive coaching. By analyzing your chats, the system might suggest different opening lines, warn you when you're sending too many messages, or highlight patterns that make you more or less attractive. In theory, it's like having a dating coach built into your phone. But do you want a machine critiquing your flirting style? Or would that strip away the very authenticity romance requires? The stakes are higher than just first dates. Marriage counselors and psychologists are now exploring predictive models that claim to identify divorce risks years in advance. In one striking study, researchers achieved over 80% accuracy in predicting which couples would split up. just by analyzing how they spoke to each other. If such tools were built into everyday apps, couples might be flagged as high risk before even walking down the aisle. Would that help them work harder on their relationship or drive them apart? This leads to the bigger paradox. Love thrives on mystery, serendipity, the unexpected spark when two people connect against all odds. If AI eliminates mystery, does it also eliminate romance? Or does it simply replace chance with precision? After all, arranged marriages have been common in many cultures for centuries and often last longer than love matches. If tradition trusted families and matchmakers, maybe trusting algorithms isn't such a leap. The economic side can't be ignored either. Dating apps make money by keeping you swiping, not by helping you leave the platform happily partnered. If algorithms are optimized for engagement, are they really working in your best interest? Or are they nudging you toward endless matches and subscriptions instead of true connection? And yet, the technology is only getting stronger. Imagine a future where wearable devices track your heart rate during dates, feeding back real-time data about attraction, where your Spotify playlists, Netflix choices, and even shopping habits are compared to millions of couples to predict long-term compatibility, where your phone nudges you not just toward a date, but toward the person you are statistically most likely to marry. The line between helpful and invasive grows thin. At what point does matchmaking become manipulation? At what point do we outsource not just the search for love, but the decision of who to love? So what do you think? Should we trust algorithms to guide our love lives? Or is romance something that should always be left to chance, mistakes, and the chaos of human hearts? Share your thoughts in the comments. And here's the deal. I'll feature the most thought-provoking answers in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe to AI Unlocked, where every week we explore the breakthroughs, the risks, and the future of artificial intelligence. Because the future isn't coming, it's already here.